Hi everyone, I'm Andy and this is Benny. He's crazy today like always. And today I really wanted to see what your angels and guides have been trying to tell you, what they've been trying to bring into your awareness, and what they want you to accept or let go of at this time. So I pulled some cards. I don't know what they are. I wrote out the questions, so we're just going to see what comes up. Our first question for our angels and guides: what are they trying to tell you right now? What information can they give you about your current situation that you're dealing with? All right, we got Summon the Rain. This is a beautiful card. There's this initial energy coming forward of a downpour, of something in your life that you've been holding back from. And your angels and guides at this time are encouraging you to let go of this, to let the tears fall, to release whatever this is. You might have been going through a situation where you really are trying to hold all of the Jenga bricks together. You're trying to keep the tower from collapsing. You're trying to stabilize the entire thing on your own with your own hands and no one else's. And it's getting extremely exhausting to try to be the glue that holds everyone together. I'm sensing that maybe the other people in your life don't really understand the role that you're playing in holding this network together and keeping everything organized and keeping everything confined and aligned. And the people around you at this point are very much expecting you to play that role. And you feel the sand slipping from your fingers. You feel that things are about to fall apart in whatever situation is coming forward for you right now. And you feel like there's nothing that you can do to hold it together. And you also have this feeling that everyone around you, as soon as they see the bricks starting to crumble, they're going to run. And you're going to be the only one that's left to try to pick up the pieces. So I'm really seeing this immense pressure, this immense overwhelm on your shoulders right now, feeling like you have to do everything exactly right, that you have to be exactly perfect, that you have to be there 100% of the time, that you're not allowed to mess up. And your angels and guides are telling me to let it fall, without any expectations, to bring the rain, to bring the hard times. You don't have to pretend to be happy all the time. You don't have to pretend to be functional in every single waking moment. It's okay to fall apart. This is part of the process. If you are trying not to fall apart and you're really holding on to this picture perfect life from the outside, it might delay this happening, but it's going to be even more painful. So your angels and guides are telling me to encourage you to get that out now, to purge this now, to really feel this emotion fully within your body and to release it completely. This is going to be so incredibly helpful for you moving forward. With the Summon the Rain card, since we are dealing with water, there's this element of emotionality that comes into this, of holding and kind of having pent up emotions for a really, really long period of time. I'm sensing some of you here might have tried to push your emotion away. You might not want to acknowledge your emotionality. You might want to act like it's not there, like it doesn't exist, right? You're trying to not let it affect your day to day life. And your angels and guides are telling me to tell you at this point to really feel into that emotionality, even if it's painful, even if you need to just put on your favorite music that you haven't listened to in so long and cry, or even if you need to dance, go out and dance in the rain. Do something different for your nervous system to be able to really feel into this moment and how powerful this dynamic change is in your life. All right, so for our second card, we have the question: what do your angels and guides want you to release in this current moment? Flow with divine timing. Your angels and guides are telling me at this point that there is a divine purpose and a divine timing towards everything. That you might feel like you're in the dark, but there's a very cyclical nature to it. In order for us to have these beautiful rotations of night and dark, We have to go through a period of darkness in order for it to come to fruition, in order to see the light again. There has to be a contrast that we can compare things to be able to see the difference, to be able to see the difference between happy and sad, between joy and resentment, to be able to see that we have the ability to choose the light once we know what it feels like and once we know how it affects us in our bodies. They're reminding us that you don't need to worry about being in the right place in the right time, that everything is on a wheel, everything is self-maneuvering, right? It's like pushing a ball down the hill. You started pushing the ball when you got to this earth, and the rest of it is just going and going. So there's no need for you to control the scenario. The only thing you have to do is let go and trust in the process. So right now, they're encouraging you to release the control of your life. Release the pressure of trying to be something you're not. Release the pressure of trying to make as much money as you can, of trying to one-up the person next to you in whatever way that might come forward for you. Trying to be a part of this toxic system where we have to work all the time and we have to strain and we have to struggle in order to have the things that we need. They're encouraging you to have no expectations about what's coming next and to just see the signs and see the synchronicities as a reminder that they're there guiding you. All right, so for our third question, what do your angels and guides want you to embrace in this current time? So we've honored the process coming forward, and this is very much in line with what we've been talking about so far. You've been going through this period of really coming into yourself, cocooning, and feeling like you've been extremely isolated during this time, but you've been going through a transformational state. And they want you to embrace the progress that you've made so far. A lot of you here might have been late bloomers. You might have gone through a lot of hardship in your early life, and it really slowed your progression in what you thought was possible to achieve for yourself. And so at this point in your life, you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to be perfect, to be at the same level as everyone else, to accomplish things that everyone else is accomplishing, to make money, to look a certain way, to have a certain standard of living, right? And your angels are trying to let me know that you need to really take a step back and look at your progress and see how far you've come without comparison, without feeling the need to stress about what someone else is doing, right? Benny, he's just attacking me. He's been so feisty. They're celebrating you at this time and how far you've come up to this current moment. You have just stretched your wings out. You're ready to fly for the first time in your life. And they acknowledge this process and they see it and they're extremely excited about all the progress you've made and where you can go next. You have wings for the first time and you're going to be able to fly and to experience and to have joy and to free fall and to catch yourself at the end. You're going to be able to experience those things that other people really have been holding back, from being in their authenticity, from being their true selves. And you're able to see the contrast. So you're able to step into who you actually are. So this is beautiful. Your angels are celebrating you. They want you to embrace who you are in the progress that you've made and to see the contrast between where you came from and who you are now. For our fourth question, how can you hear your angels and guides more clearly? Wow, guys, this is so aligned. Be authentic. Wow. So I was just talking a little bit about how you found your authenticity for the first time in your life. You're letting go of this need to compete. You're letting go of this need to compare yourself to what others are doing. And you're really stepping into this beautiful authenticity. This is how your angels are going to connect with you. For some of you, you felt very connected with your angels and guides at a very early time in your life when you were children. And once you started to go through some hardship, there was a disconnection there. There was a feeling of separation. And there was this clouded vision, right? This sense that even though the sun is still there, when the clouds are present, you can't see the sun. And your angels are telling me that it's been very much the exact same way for them. They've been by your side this entire time, but you've been unable to perceive them because of everything else that was rotating in your energetic field. This sense of needing to be perfect, this sense of trying to be someone that you're not. So stepping into your authenticity is going to peel back the clouds. It's going to pull back that curtain, and it's going to let you see and experience your angels and guides in action in your life. I sense for some of you that you've actually been stepping into this already, that you've been doing things you're excited about, that you've been incredibly aligned in your life for the first time in a very long time. And your angels are acknowledging that. They're extremely excited about you. They see that you're about to take off, that you're about to experience life as you came here to experience it, not experience it how other people want you to experience it, or with the emotions that other people have put upon you. So this is extremely beautiful. They're telling me that the more authentic that you can be, the more they're going to communicate with you, the more they're going to guide you and let you know which path to take. So work on that authenticity, work on being who you are without any of the precognition, the precognitive beliefs that other people are putting on you. Strip that away and be completely vulnerable in this time. So for our last and final question, we have, what signs should you look out for that your angels might be communicating with you? And how do you know that they're guiding you? All right, so for this card, we got stretch and expand. So this card really reminds me of this free falling, right? Like you just got your wings and you're going to try to fly for the first time. And once you master that flying process, you can learn to fall. And when you're falling, it's this feeling of almost being on the brink of death, but knowing that you're supported, knowing that you're not going to crash and burn. So there's this huge letting go that you're going to be coming into. So the signs that you should be looking for is feeling like once you're in your authenticity, you can just be who you are, and you don't have those thoughts in the back of your head telling you you're doing this wrong. You stop replaying the conversations. You stop thinking that you're doing everything wrong, and you'll notice this very subtly. It will come in a very subtle way where you don't even realize that you've lost this internal dialogue until after you reach a certain point in your progression and you have this realization, wow, I don't have this awful internal dialogue anymore. That's gone. Where did it go? And at that point, your angels are going to be there. You're going to think of them and know that they have helped you take away that internal dialogue and that pressure to always be someone that you're not. So feisty. So there's this sense of falling into yourself, of experiencing, of dreaming about what's possible. I'm also seeing with the stretch and expand card that two things: your dreaming state and also your angels are encouraging you to do things that are uncomfortable to you. They're encouraging you to say yes and to just go with the flow. If someone asks you in the next few weeks to do something that would be a huge no for your past self, try to say yes to it and see what comes of it. I feel like this is the way they're trying to communicate with you, and this is the way that they're trying to bring opportunity into your life. Be really cognitive of the dreams that you're having and try to hold your sleep state very sacred. Try to make sure that you're getting enough sleep at night. Try to make sure that you have a good bedtime routine, that you're not going to bed super late, that you're not letting your mind run its course at night and keep you up. There's something here that is going to manifest itself in the sleep state. There's some healing that I'm seeing that they're going to do for you in the sleep state. So it's going to be extremely important for you to get enough rest and to get into that REM cycle. So whatever you need to do to prioritize your sleep during this time, there's going to be a lot of healing for you. So with that, this is an extremely positive message. Your angels are acknowledging how far you've come and what you've accomplished so far in your life. They want you to know that just because you can't see them at all times, just because you can't feel them around you at all times, they've never gone anywhere. They're always with you and guiding you and showing you the next step and presenting it through a synchronicity, through a feather on the ground, through an animal that is looking at you for far too long. Whenever you sense those little feelings that they give you, just have a knowingness that it's them, and they will start to show up in your life even more. So that is extremely exciting, you all. I love you very much. Your angels and your guides love you very much. And so does Benny, even though he's crazy. And I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.